Today on MTG Unpacked, we're getting stuck into 8 more packs of Commander Legends for patrons. So let's introduce the patrons today. We have Dylan Moore and Tyson R. Okay, so we're going to grab 4 packs each and see what legendary things we can get today. Thank you for being a patron, Dylan. And the patrons get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1. And did anyone catch the secret Lair video last night? So we looked at the Zendikar Revisited. I'll pop a link in the corner in case you missed that one. Okay, so let's get started. We have Strategic Planning, Spark Harvest, Ripscale Predator, Scholar of Stars, Lifecrafter's Gift, Squad Captain, Wildheart Invoker, Elvish Doomsayer, Azure Fleet Admiral, Angel of the Dawn, Sentinel Spider, Spectral Searchlight, Maelstrom Colossus, and the uncommons Pennon Blade, Monstrous Onslaught, Slaughter the Strong, and a mythic, yes, Apex Devastator, Creature Chimera, Hydra, 10/10 for 10. Cascade, 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 Cascade. So what's that all about? When you cast a spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exiled cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. Multiple instances of Cascade each trigger separately. That is craziness. And your legendaries here, we have Rebek, Architect of Ascension, Hamza, Guardian of Arishan, and a foil Farhaven Elf with a copy token. Okay, let's move this stuff out of the way. On to the next. And I'll be checking the prices during editing. I'm not sure if any of the uncommons are worth more than $1, but definitely chuck those in afterwards if that's what I find out. Next up we have Preordain, Soul's Might, Crow of Dark Tidings, Rummaging Goblin, Creature Goblin Rogue. Very nice to see him. Deranged Assistant, Universal Solvent, Filigree Familiar, Raise the Alarm, Annoyed Altasaur, Eyeblight Assassin, Fall from Favour, Natural Reclamation, Sisay's Ring, and the uncommons Fathom Fleet, Swordjack, Orc Pirate, Scholar of the Ages, Sandstone Oracle, and the rare is Rootweaver Druid, Creature Elf Druid 2/1 for 3, so when it enters the battlefield, each opponent may search your library for up to 3 basic land cards. They each put one of those cards onto the battlefield tapped under your control, and the rest onto the battlefield tapped under their control. Then each player who searches your library this way shuffles it. And we got Rayev Mastersmith for the first legendary, and Essior Wardwing Familiar with a foil Inspiring Roar. And here we've got a Ajani. This is about more than ether or inventions. Tezzeret schemes must be stopped. And then picture him roaring after that. And an Elf Warrior token. I'll chuck that in as well. That looks pretty cool. Okay, on to the next. Alright, we got Wild Celebrants. Scrapdiver Serpent Moulder Beast, distant cousin to the Scully Beast. Goblin Trailblazer, Preordain, Palace Sentinels, Farhaven Elf, Eyeblight Massacre, Ancestral Blade Fertilid, Benevolent Blessing, Amorphous Axe, and uncommons we have Fencing Ace, doing a bit of pile management here, Meteor Golem, Pride of the Perfect, and the rare is Staff of Domination, artifact for 3. So pay 1, untap it, pay 2, tap, you gain 1 life, pay 3, tap, untap target creature, pay 4, tap, tap target creature, pay 5, tap, draw a card. Quite a nice menu of options there. And Al-Haru Solemn Ritualist for the first legendary, along with Zara Renegade Recruiter. Legendary creature, human pirate, 4/3 for 5 with flying, so whenever it attacks, look at defending player's hand. You may put a creature card from it onto the battlefield under your control tapped and attacking that player or a planeswalker they control. Return that creature to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. And a foil Null Caller, Vampire Shaman, and a Prismatic Piper, and a Thrall. I'll throw that in as well. One more pack here for Dylan. And did anyone catch the Double Masters opening yesterday? So it was one of the short videos I've been doing. Had a very tasty pull indeed. I'll chuck a link in the corner to that one. Actually, that whole pack was pretty good. So definitely worth checking out. Next up we have Angelic Gift, Dund Operative. Undying Rage, Run Away Together. Armory of Eros, Fin-clad Fugitives. I'blight Massacre, Pilgrim's Eye, Cage of Hands, and what am I skipping over? Entourage of Trest, Workshop Assistant, Prophetic Prism, and the uncommons Kanji's Lieutenant, Mindless Automaton, Strength of the Pack, and the rare is War Room. It's a land, tapped for colorless mana, pay 3 tap, pay life equal to the number of colors in your commander's color identity. You get to draw a card. And we got Halana Kessig Ranger for first legendary, along with Yurlok of Scorch Thrash. That's a heavy metal band if ever I heard one. Legendary creature Viashino Shaman 4/4 for 4 with Vigilance. The player losing unspent mana causes that player to lose that much life. And for 1 tap, each player adds black, red, and green. Alright, the Gifts of Jund never come without a price. And a foil Corpse Churn with another Prismatic Piper, there you go, and a copy token. Okay, so let's scoop it all up here for Dylan. So we've got 1 mythic there, pretty tasty. Still hunting for the foil etched cards. On to the next here for Tyson. Thank you for being a patron. Good luck, sir. Alright, starting off with Boarding Party. Omen Speaker, Inspiring Roar, Skyraker Giant, Gale Strike, Kinsvale Courier, Elvish Visionary, Sky Diamond, Exquisite Huntmaster, Slith Ascendant, that is creepy as, Findhorn Elves, Perilous Mere, First Response for the uncommons, Cast Down, Imperious Perfect. So there we go, there's a nice one. I'll chuck that in. And the rare is Wheel of Misfortune. This is a nice one. Sorcery for 3. Each player secretly chooses a number 0 or greater. Then all players reveal those numbers and simultaneously and determine the highest and lowest numbers revealed this way. Wheel of Misfortune deals damage equal to the highest number to each player who chose that number. Each player who didn't choose the lowest number discards their hand and draws 7 cards. And we've got Numa Jiraga Chieftain, along with Quain Itinerant Meddler. I would say these my second favourite legendary creature in the set. Legendary creature Rabbit Wizard, 1/3 for 2. So tap. Each player may draw a card, then each player who drew a card this way gains 1 life. Why so slow? Why so slow? Hurry up, you never know what you'll find. Okay then, and a foil Natural Reclamation. With a Prismatic Piper, there you go. And an Euphoria, chuck that in too. On to the next one here. So we're getting a ton of Prismatic Pipers today. Alright, next up we have Angelic Gift, Dund Operative, Undying Rage, Run Away Together. Crushing Vines, Fin-clad Fugitives, Thorn of the Black Rose, Pilgrim's Eye, Cage of Hands, Entourage of Trest, Malfeld Twins, Workshop Assistant, Prophetic Prism, Staunch Throne Guard, and the uncommons we have the Golem Artisan, Brass Herald, Volcanic Torrent, and the rare is Hull Breacher. So creature Merfolk Pirate 3/2 for 3 with Flash. If an opponent would draw a card except the first one they draw on each of their draw steps, instead you create a treasure token, which is an artifact with tap. Sack this artifact, add 1 mana of any color. I don't need a map to find riches. And a Emoti Celebrant of Bounty, along with Radiant Serra Archangel, a foil Marfield Twins, and the Monarch. You, sir, are the Monarch today. That's another one we should be on the lookout for, actually. See if we can get to the Monarch twice or thrice over. Next up we have Welding Sparks, Flood of Recollection, Corpse Churn, Spark Tongue Dragon, Scrapdiver Serpent, Crushing Vines, Foundry Inspector, Phyrexian Rager, Ninth Bridge Patrol, Lizalana Bowmaster, Ghastly Demise, Commander's Sphere, Trusty Pack Beast, and Uncommons Vow of Lightning, Thirst for Knowledge, Scaled Behemoth, Creature Crocodile, and the rare is Vault of Champions. It's a land and battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents. Tap it for white or black. And Kedis Emberclaw Familiar for the legendaries, along with Galanra Cooler of Wirewood and a foil Spark-Tongue Dragon with a copy token. Alright, one more pack to crack, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Okay, next up we have Dragon Mantle, Kitesail Skirmisher, Jallum Tome, Makeshift Munitions. You, sir, are not a goblin. You are just a blue monkey. Avon Surveyor, Core Cartographer, Silverback Shaman, Seer's Lantern, Eyelight Colors, Fiery Cannonade. What am I skipping? Sky Whaler's Shot, that's probably just as well. Path of Ancestry, Workshop Assistant, and the uncommons Intangible Virtue, Loreseeker's Stone, Victimize, and the rare is Dawnglade Regent, creature L8847. So when it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch, and you've got the token there to prove it. As long as you're the monarch, permanents you control have hexproof. Every creature in the glade paused and stared. Overcome, I bowed to the beast. So says Andrel, Colonian Naturalist. With a Dargo the Shipwrecker and Blim Comedic Genius. That's a strange band of comedy, or brand no less. Probably the brand of comedy for 2020, I would say. Legendary Creature Imp, 4/3 for 4 in the Rakdos colors with flying. Whenever Blim Comedic Genius deals combat damage to a player, that player gains control of target permanent you control. Then each player loses life and discards cards equal to the number of permanents they control but don't own. And a foil Omen Speaker along with a Spirit token. So there we go, Tyson. Enjoy the pulls. Pop these in here. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.